Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is John Coggle, and I'm the marketing coordinator for Art Stratus. And today, I'd like to talk a little bit about the slippery slope of when is government involvement really appropriate. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Number one is technology professionals. We are starting to see more and more government intrusion into what is essentially a private contract. Your ability to help your clients, or even if we're on staff to help the business we're working for, establish strong security is really an interest between the business and the person whose data that we are taking. And yet we are starting to see more and more government intrusion into the process of you must do this. I'm all for a certain amount of civil rules. Don't get me wrong. The real problem becomes when they come down and they say, thou shalt. You have to take this data. On the other hand, you have to make sure it's absolutely protected. Okay, let's deal with the first problem. Why do I have to take it? Who says that I must store all this data? It's not mine. It's my clients. It's my patients. Why do I have to keep holding it? Why can't I give it back to them? Oh, because we can't trust people with their own data. Really? It's theirs. They want to protect it. We're forcing businesses to take this data and hold on to it, and then saying, by the way, you're punished because we're telling you you have to hold on to it if it gets breached. There's something illogical about this, and these rules continue to get more and more onerous. We're eventually going to see where they are going to start holding every technology professional who gets involved in the process accountable for a data breach. Again, I understand that if we make a mistake at Art and Stratus, we're going to pay for it. I don't need the government to tell me that. I'm going to lose clients. My clients' clients are going to get upset and say, you move on to something else because we don't trust that company. I don't need a government rule saying, do this or else. I live by the pocketbook. I live by the people who vote every day with their wallet and say, we want this security. We're all like this. You don't need government involvement. And this becomes very, very critical because the next step after trying to hold us accountable is going to say, we're going to set up the data centers. You have to store your data on government servers and have us decide what data is appropriate for you to see. And that is when the system is going to collapse. And it is coming, people. I don't wish to alarm you, but this is the extent to which they will go to protect their self-interest, which is they want to know everything about everybody. And I think we all have to take a step back here, take a deep breath and ask why the government needs to be involved in anything a private business does in contract with its customers. Have a great Friday. Going to be gone for a couple of days on a strategic retreat. Look forward to talking to you next week. Thanks a lot.